happy to the Saints together?
So pleased. Bit of relief knowing we are now. Can't wait to get to work. Super excited. So.
How about you?
Yeah, exactly. It's a crazy moment, and it's unreal to think about. It's been a dream, and to spend it with a good mate, it'll be good. Good from here on out.
Do you both feel you can play round one next year? Obviously, it's easier said than done, but is that your goal now? Your own AFL club?
Okay. Yeah. I think it's always a goal. You're trying to play the highest level you can, and if you just put your best foot forward at training, then everything will come to fruition.
Yeah, definitely on the same. You can't limit your goals, I guess. You want to try to achieve the best possible outcome, I guess, and that's sort of playing straight away and making a good first impression. So yeah, definitely.
What's your role, Tobie? What's next? Because you played so well at half back, but it feels like midfield might be next for you. Is that something you're looking at AFL level?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like maybe not straight away, but I feel like definitely in a few years' time I could definitely fulfil that role. I feel like filling out a little bit. I feel like that sort of suits me, being a really competitive person and doesn't like to lose much. So I feel like definitely in a few years' time I can definitely see myself.
Is he the model for you?
Yeah.
We've seen him take it at a similar pot, 5 or 6 years ago, and now become a star as a midfielder.
Yeah,
Is he the
definitely.
model?
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, for me it is. Yeah, I'd love to be a player like him. Sort of have the same manager group as Will. So yeah, got a fair bit to do with him. Speak to him sort of regularly. So yeah, definitely want to be someone like Will. Will Day-esque would be nice.
What sort of advice has Will Day given you?
Enjoy the grind, because that's the best part about it, I guess. If you can enjoy the grinding, make that a positive thing, not a negative thing. You'll pass with flying colours.
St Kilda gets a little bit of flack sometimes for being a bit of a dour sort of playing style team. You guys are probably two of the most exciting to watch in the draft crop, so are you looking to turn that around a little bit and bring a bit of flair?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always good parts to teams, and I'm sure we'll experience that in the coming weeks and months and years. And yeah, no doubt we'll bring our best foot forward and bring the best we have to the club, and we'll experience the ins and outs, and we'll know more about it. And then, yeah.
Awesome. And where do you think you're going to fit into the side? Obviously, you can play at either end and have a bit of midfield time.
Yeah, I think I can play anywhere. I think everywhere could be my best position as long as I get the work in and get the right treatment by the coaches, which I'm sure I will. And no doubt, and no cap on my ability.
Did you read into any of the talk that you were linked with North Melbourne and Pick 2 and right up the order, ending up still sort of right up that range? How's that sort of sunk in with you?
Yeah, no doubt. I've seen that on the socials, and the families brought it to my attention. But I couldn't be happier now, and couldn't really care about all that sort of stuff. Just as long as I ended up with the club, and I'm happy where I am.
Same.
One of the defining moments at under 8 level happened inside this ground
Yeah.
in July involved you. How much did you gain from that moment? I know you've spoken about it a lot through the combine and the build up to tonight, but how much did you gain from that moment?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. I did gain a fair bit. Very character building. Sort of tested my sort of capabilities and how I'll react to that, because that's the first time I've had to react to something like that, something so big, something so significant. I feel like the way I reacted to it was amazing as well. I feel like I didn't dwell on it too much, and I feel like it made me a better person. I still play consistent footy, so I feel like that's good positive signs for the future that I don't get rattled easily.
Alex, you're right contention for North Melbourne. They went with Sullivan instead. Will it be a little bit about trying to prove them wrong, that that they maybe should have gone you instead?
No, I don't really need to prove anything to anyone but myself and the team and the group around me and my family. So it's just onward now and leave them behind.
Where do you see your best position? Is it as an intercept defender, or do you feel that you can potentially go forward or even in the midfield as well?
I think right now I stand out as an intercept defender, but definitely going forward I think I can contribute heaps.
Saints a team that starving for premiership success. I guess tell me both about your competitiveness and your drive. What do you bring to a team that really wants to get to the top really quickly, and what's that drive for both of you and bring to a team environment?
Yeah, well, I feel like the drive for me is sort of earning the respect of players first, and sort of really indulging the club and understanding what they're trying to go through, what their main goal is. Obviously, the premiership. But yeah, I feel like forward I'd bring was just obviously, as you said, very competitive person, me and Alex. So I feel like I bring a lot of speed as well. I feel like I bring a point of difference and a line breaking ability. So yeah, I feel like first off is definitely earning respect and sort of building towards obviously the cup, obviously.
Yeah, what he said, the respect is a massive thing, and I think you gain that by doing the best you can. And all I can bring is my best intercepting, defending, being forward, playing anywhere. And yeah, you just got to gain the respect of your teammates, and then they'll see how much you put into the club, and I'm sure they'll come back out whatever you put in.
Alex, you're one of the most improved players in the pool this year. What do you put it down to? What really helped you develop?
I think it wasn't really development. I think I always sort of had it in me. Obviously through the injuries, they were obviously made a lot of road bumps in the journey, but it was just I found my position. The coaches trusted me to play with confidence and play where I wanted to play, and that sort of just let me shine and show my real talent. And then throughout there, all the coaches helped me along the way.
Speaking of coaches, have both of you spoken to Ross Lyon in the build-up to tonight?
Ross the boss.
No, I have not.
Did you say you say him at combine, did you?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty. He actually wasn't too intense.
Yeah.
I think he let me off the hook a little bit.
Was he in your meeting at the combine?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. That's the first time I've spoken to him. It's a pretty short meeting actually, short and sweet. But yeah, here now, so can't be happier.
I thought you said that your haircut at all from Ross.
No. Only Kingsley that gave me a bit of a look at my haircut. Yeah, so yeah, pretty colourful words, but no lip from Ross the boss.
Have the emotions fluctuated at all this week or this year, Alex? You seem like a really relaxed individual, and that doesn't seem to have changed even as the hype has increased.
No, it's pretty easy coming in when you don't have any expectations. Obviously, I didn't think I was going to get drafted for a lot of my life, and until sort of halfway through this year. So it's just day by day and week by week, and I've just got to play the best footy I can, and eternally that it comes to fruition, and here I am.
What was the moment when you actually realised, hang on, I'm actually going to be drafted? Because as you said, at the start of the year, you weren't on a lot of radars, but when did you realise that this is a real possibility?
Yeah, not trying to be humble really, but I never expected anything. I had any expectations. Obviously, you start to hear your name and whatever, but then obviously there's incorrect draft orders and correct ones, and you just got to tell yourself there's nothing's certain yet. So never got it in my mind that I was already drafted, and I always had the hard work to get where I am.
Played much golf near Moorabbin?
No, I haven't, but I'm keen to get cracking. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah.